Yo, what's going on, you guys? Today I'm back with a brand new video. I hope you guys had a wonderful day or are having a wonderful day as watching this. So today isn't gonna be a vape review or kind of like a vape video. It's gonna be more talking. So if you don't like talking videos, just click off. It's honestly okay with me. It doesn't hurt my feelings. But it's kind of more of a serious topic. As you can see here, I have a carton of cigarettes. Okay, now let's just hope this video doesn't get like demonetized or something, because I am preaching about something. You know how I have my verse series? Well, I'm gonna do kind of like a talk series or a let's talk or something like that, if you guys do enjoy this. So inside this carton of smokes, last one, I got a brand new pack of Lucky Strikes. Now these smokes are from Mexico. I bought them a few months ago when I was in Mexico and I had 1,000 subscribers. Brought them back to sell, not to smoke, just to sell. I smoked like a pack, that's it. And I've gotten a few questions asked if I smoked before, or why did I start vaping, stuff like that, and I thought today would be a perfect time to answer those questions, which I guess would be a perfect time because this story time is going to be based off of my first time smoking or my first cigarette. Literally have been vaping on this all day vape kit for like a solid day. Since you guys see my video yesterday, or I guess 2 days ago it would have been, but today it'd be yesterday. I've been vaping on this thing for a solid 24 hours already, and that's how much juice is still in it. It's still like half full, which is awesome, so I actually do appreciate that. But my very first time smoking was, I believe, in grade 10. Well, I did smoke cigars back in grade like 8, as bad as that sounds. Back I am 19. I was born in 1998, October 2nd. Back then, I guess I could say back then because it was a while ago, back when I was in grade 8, so I'd been like, I'm always like a year behind everybody, so like at grad I was only 17 for the year, like entire year, and I'm like late, so October, that's super late, right? So I'm only 19 now, but like at the time I was probably like 13. Is that how old I would have been in grade 8? 12 or 13, and I came across like a cigar, which is like a cigarello. I'll put them up on the screen. They're like these flavored cigars, and I don't know if you guys heard them, but they're banned in Canada now for the past few years. And it's kind of like I always hung out with older people at the time, so you know, not like too older, but 2 years ahead. So like people were in high school or like whatever, and they were, if it was a girl, they were dating an older guy, or a guy was dating whatever. So there's always someone older around that was able to buy us these things, and obviously my parents didn't know because they would freaking kill me, right? Like smoking a cigar in grade 8. So I'd always go and like smoke these cigars, and I thought it was super cool. You know, smoking is cool back then, and it's not cool, like don't smoke, but I started smoking cigars, and I heard they were addicting, but I never got addicted to it, and like I don't drink alcohol or anything, so yeah, so I don't have like an addictive personality. Anyone could say that, but I don't. I've never been addicted to anything before. I've smoked weed, I've smoked cigarettes, I've smoked cigars, I've drank before, but I've never been like addicted to anything. So yeah, let's go back to the story. So I was smoking those probably for like 2 years, and then I kind of like bounced off of them, and then I kind of began, like, I was the first one around my area to buy vape, which would have been, I'll put them up on the screen, they're like what you'd buy at a gas station. And at this time, around the same time, I got caught smoking weed. So a few years later, after I started smoking cigars, got caught smoking weed in grade 10 right at the start, literally right before my birthday, like 2 days before my birthday. So I'd have been turning like 15 or 14, I don't know, probably like 15. I got caught smoking weed, and then I was still smoking cigars on and off whenever I could get. And you could say my parents are good or bad, but they ended up buying me a vape. When I asked for it, I was like, you know, maybe this will get me off smoking weed or smoking cigars. I wasn't really addicted, but I just thought, you know, instead of smoking weed or smoking cigars, I'd start vaping. And I was the first one around that actually had one of those, and I believe they had no nick in it. It was just one of those like looking cigarette things, and I had that. And then I got, like, my dad would buy me cigars or whatever. Like when we'd go on a road trip, me and my friends, he would buy us a pack, which was totally fine because my friends were older at the time, so it was, I guess, fine. And I had never inhaled, and you know, I was that kid who just, I never inhaled, and then I inhaled it and I like got a huge head rush and I almost passed out. Which was super funny. come time thinking about that because that was like my first time I ever inhaled a cigar or anything. Besides that vape, I barely even inhaled it, and there was no nicotine in it anyway, so that was back in grade 10. And then a few like weeks after, I went on the sidewalk, which was like the designated smoke area in high school where everyone could smoke on the sidewalk, not on school properties, because you would get a ticket. I don't know if my camera's tilted, like crooked. But anyways, so I went to the sidewalk, and one of these guys were like, "Hey, do you smoke? You want to smoke?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like, I actually was allergic to cigarette smoke. Like, I had really bad bronchitis, and anytime I was around cigarette smoke, I'd get bronchitis. So it was kind of like I never wanted to touch them, and I never ever wanted to touch cigarettes because I knew I was allergic to them. So I was like, no, it's okay. And then I went back the next day, and I was just like hanging out with people on the sidewalk, and so I took a drag of one, and I puked. As bad as that sounds, like, yeah, it's like, and I hit it right to my lungs the first time I put anything to my lungs, and it fucking just, what? It hit so hard, and then I was like, yuck. And then I never touched them for like a year, and then yeah, I guess I just smoked a bit, and then come summer grade 12 I started smoking more, and then I've been on and off. Like, I haven't really been addicted. I just smoked, like, I don't know, I kind of was, but I wasn't. And then I didn't get caught smoking cigarettes. Well, my dad kind of like, he didn't really care, but I like never smoked around anybody. It would just be with my friends if we were fishing or something. I'd be like, "Oh, you got a dart for me?" And then we'd smoke a cigarette. But then when we went to Mexico, I was like, "Dad, like, sorry, I forgot my wallet, but like, can you like grab me a pack?" Just because we were in Mexico, so I thought it was fine. And obviously that's not the right answer. You don't want to smoke cigarettes, right? Like, it's like the worst thing you probably can do. And then so I smoked cigarettes, whatever. But like, I'm literally like, that's the first time I ever smoked a cigarette was in grade 10. And I threw up. Like, I do not, I highly suggest not smoking cigarettes. Like, if you want to smoke something, thinking that you have to fit in and you need to smoke something, grab a vape with zero nicotine in it. You shouldn't have to, like, smoke anything. Like, I could definitely put my vape down and never touch it again. But, like, I have fun doing it. And obviously I make vape videos, so... But eventually I'm going to lean off of it and just like completely clear it and just kind of try to figure out different video ideas. But I'm going to bounce off the nicotine definitely in the next week or two once this bottle of juice is done. But I highly suggest not smoking. Like, the first time I ever smoked was completely stupid. Do I wish I never smoked? No, like, I don't really care because I'm not addicted. Like, I have a pack right here, and if I was addicted to smoking, I'd smoke this pack, and I'm not, so I don't really care. And just to prove that I'm not addicted to smoking, I'll open up this pack right now. Okay. If someone's addicted, can they go like this? Open the pack. These are real smokes, okay? These are real smokes. I'm not putting this on for an act. Damn, I don't even know how to open these. Just kidding. Can someone do this? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna eat the thing. But yeah, like, I'm not addicted at all to smoking cigarettes. But like, I just thought I would share my story with you guys of like my first time smoking cigarettes ever. So yeah, I thought that'd be cool to share my story time with you guys. And now I'm stuck with like a snapped in half cigarette and some tobacco on me and the ground. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like put this in my can because I'm not gonna need that. So yeah, like, some people do have an addictive personality, so I'd highly suggest not even going near it. But like, nowadays it's like you have to do something to like be a part of something. So if you do start smoking, quit. I know they make all sorts of vapes now. So yeah, like, I just thought it would be kind of cool to share that. And like, it's super funny, my first time I ever hit a cigarette, like, it was completely funny. Like, I could reenact it right now. I remember I was already lit and he gave it to me and I was like, no, he actually gave me one. He's like, here. So I take it, I'm like looking around, making sure my mom's not gonna drive by the school or anybody I know. I'm kind of just hiding behind everyone. I'm like, just like, you know, inhaling with my mouth and blowing out. And then I remember someone's like, hey, why don't you inhale that, you're wasting. You know those kind of people that sit on the side, like, they're the sideline cheerleaders or whatever, and they're like, why don't you inhale it? And I'm just like, I'm inhaling it, look. Like, you know, and I wouldn't inhale it, and I was always pushing off, and then they're like, inhale, inhale, so I'm just like, ooh, and I just completely yarked in front of everyone, but like, no, totally chill, like, I don't really care. As high school, I mean, everybody does something stupid in high school, am I right? And this was like a stupid choice, but like, I've maybe smoked like 7, and no, I've smoked probably like a decent amount of cigarettes, but to me it doesn't matter anymore. I don't smoke, and like I smoke the odd time, but it doesn't matter anyways. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. You know, it's kind of chill. So I hope that answered your guys' like question if I smoked before, and if you guys smoked, if you guys smoked and you have quit, like congrats to you. Like I know how, like I don't know how hard, but I can only assume like how hard it would be to drop something that you've been doing for like 25 years in your life. And huge congrats to you guys, and like mad respect for quitting smoking. You know, that's right on for you guys. Like huge congratulations if you do quit smoking. And if like I help you quit smoking, that's like a goal for me. That's pretty cool. But yeah, if you guys started smoking like when you were younger like I did, drop them down in the comments. I'm still young, but like drop your first time you ever hit a cigarette down in the comments. And I just want to see what you guys got to say about this video. It's kind of different, but whatever. I still feel like shit from hitting that stuff. Also, what I noticed, so I kind of like reached out to the people that sent me the product for the video, and they liked how I did the video and stuff, and they're actually sending me another tank so we can do a drop test. And I was like, hey, can I get one for my prints? Like, I have my prints sitting up there and I've been using my Valerian, but I don't really use my Valerian much. And they're like, oh yeah, that one that you have right now actually fits on your print, so I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna drop it probably in the next week. So they're gonna send me a rainbow one, so they'll fit like this perfectly, because this is rainbow and so is that. And like right away, man, instantly said like, yeah, like I sent them the link and everything, and they're like, yeah, we're sending you one right away for a drop test. So I was like, sweet. Yeah, so that'll be a good video. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, drop a fat thumbs up on it, and comment down below if you like these series where I like can talk to you guys about stories. If we can do a story time type of deal where I sit here and vape and like talk to you guys about a story that I had. So ask questions down below if you want me to tell you more stories. Make sure you guys subscribe if this is the first time I'm on your screen. You know, I'm completely different from every vaping channel. I've looked at a plenty amount of them. There's still a lot that I haven't looked at, but trying to just like figure out different ideas, and I'm trying to be different from everyone. So I don't know if anyone's ever done a story time before. I assume they have, but I just thought this would be kind of cool, where I sit down face to face with whoever's watching me. And yeah, I'm trying to be different here. We're completely different from everyone else, you know, who sits in a big rocking chair at the age of 19 and talks about their life. So I find it kind of cool. So if you guys like the content that I post, make sure you guys subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you guys can be the first one to watch my new videos. I love you guys all. Thanks so much for all the support lately, and peace out.